Alright, Shazam! It's directed by David F. Sandberg. Dag. Shazam, directed by David F. Sandberg, stars Zachary Levi as this kid. Also stars. Whatever, we'll get back to that. What happens in the movie is basically this kid gets superpowers. He's picked on a little bit. He's never had like a true home. What did I think of Shazam? I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Not the best. Now let's go over what's really good about the film. Number one, Zachary Levi. He's super funny, super talented, and his chemistry with the other child actors. I don't know their names. I'll look them up later. I think they come off really clean, really crisp, really sincere, and you can actually believe what's happening in the film. There's a lot of good comedy. Comedy is always fast-paced. It's super interesting. It's super easy to get a hold of and to understand. Makes it super nice. There are some things about the film, though, that I would say aren't the greatest. What? You do not like Shazam? Whoa. Other version of myself? I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying there's some things that could have been better. One thing they have in the film is they have this deep narrative and this side plot. And they play it off at first, and you're like, okay, this is what's going to happen. And you know it's going to come up later, but for some reason, when it does come back later and you finally get the resolution of the side plot, it doesn't stick. You don't really feel an emotional weight behind it. It just is there for a few minutes and then is gone. And maybe that's me being an unemotional scum of the earth. Sorry, there's just this piece of flint going through the air. Dust? No, it's not flint, unless there's a fire behind me. Anyways, when it happens, it's just, it just feels really unemotional, uninspired. But that's okay. That's like one of the only things I have that's different with the plot. Another thing that I didn't like was the villain. I thought he was pretty generic. And especially the whole third act kind of was, besides the one thing that happens in the third act, which I won't spoil, I thought it was pretty generic, just not that great. Let's see, the villain, he's pretty cliche. He's bald. He's got one good-looking eye. Wait a minute. Bald check. One good eye check. No. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, what's this? Maybe if I use this, everything will be alright. Come on, work! I knew I wasn't evil. No one with hair like this can be evil. Oh, yeah. Well, look at my delicious hair. Yeah. Wait, well, hold on. What's this? Hair growth. No! Beautiful hair. No. No! Another thing that I thought was a little cheesy was the CGI, but of course this film was only made on a budget of $100 million, so it's going to make bank. It's probably already made bank from the first opening weekend, like $53 million, something like that. Besides that, this film is a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. Would I go see it in theaters? Yeah, I would go check it out in theaters. I'm going to give Shazam a 7 out of 10.